Hello everyone, I am Gagandeep Kaur working for RP Indraprasth Institute of Technology from Nursing Department as a clinical instructor. Today I am going to discuss about the topic disease transmission. So what is disease transmission? It is the passing of a communicable disease from an infected host individual. Like one disease is being transmitted from an infectious individual to a group of people or a single individual, regardless with irrespective like an individual was previously infected from that infection or not. The disease is being transmitted from one infected individual to an individual who is either being infected from that disease or infection or not, irrespective of that. And next is dynamics of disease transmission. So there are three categories. Like first one is source of reservoir. So source of reservoir contain further three things like initiation, source and reservoir. Initiation is the existence of the source of infection, like disease is being started, it is there being existed in an individual. Initiation, it means beginning. Next is source of infection. Now source is that who is the source of infection, किसको disease है, source कहाँ से आता है, कहाँ से disease transmit हुई है, infection कहाँ से आया है, like that is source. Now source of infection are the person, animal, object or substance. It may be like person, animal, objective and substance, whosoever can be. Next one comes reservoir. Reservoir means any person, animal, anthropoid or substance in which an infection agent lives and multiply. Reservoir is that substance in which an infectious agent means that agent who is causing the infection, who is causing that disease, ठीक है, in which an infectious agent lives, जिसके अंदर वो live कर रहा है, and get multiplies, on which it depends primarily for survival and where it reproduces itself in such a manner that it can be transmitted to a susceptible host to which it can be further being transmitted. So next one come reservoir and source are different. So infection in man and soil. Okay, reservoir and source are same. Example, tetanus. Reservoir comes in tetanus and reservoir and source are different in the man, that is hookworm infection. Next comes our homologous reservoir and heterologous reservoir. Homologous means an other member of same species. Species are same of the infection or the agent, but member is different. Okay. Next comes heterologous. Heterologous reservoir means infection is derived from reservoir other than man. Okay. Agent is different, infection and member is also different. Both are different and that can be we can called as heterologous reservoir. Next come, there are three type of reservoir: human reservoir, animal reservoir and reservoir in non-living things. First one we'll talk about human reservoir. Most important source of infection are human reservoir. Humans are the most important and the essential source of infection. Most prevailing infection are caused by humans. Next one may be case or carrier. The humans may be case or they may be carrier with the same disease. Most of the communicable disease in human are contracted from human source only, that I have already discussed. Next comes case. A person in a population of the study group identified as having a particular disease, health disorder or condition under investigation. What is a case? A case is a person in the population. We have a respective population. In that population there is a person, or we'll study a group identified as having particular disease, that in that particular disease there is a prevailing disease or a situation which is harming that specific population. Health disorder or condition under investigation, when we'll investigate we'll come to know about a particular population, a particular group is having that prevailing disease or a specific problem. नेक्स्ट आर कैरियर्स. कैरियर्स आर एन इन्फेक्टेड पर्सन और एनिमल जो कि हार्बर करते हैं, दैट हार्बर द स्पेसिफिक इन्फेक्शियस एजेंट दैट कंटेन्स दैट इन्फेक्शियस एजेंट दैट कॉजेज अ स्पेसिफिक डिजीज. Okay, next come the classification of carriers. There are types, duration, portal of exit. Now what is type? Type contains incubatory, convalescent and healthy. Okay, animal. Next comes our animal reservoir. Animal reservoir, first comes source. Source may be, now we'll talking about animals. So animals contain animals and birds. Maybe cases they are also maybe cases or carriers just like the same as human reservoir. Okay. So vertebrates to man, an example is rabies, yellow fever and influenza. That is, these are the diseases or the agent that causes the infection from animals and birds. Source of infections are animals and birds. Now next come reservoir in non-living things. Non-living things contain soil and inanimate matters. Example is tetanus. Most common example of reservoir in non-living things is soil, and example is tetanus. Mode of transmission. So mode of transmission contain two categories: direct transmission and indirect transmission. One by one we'll study about all. First one is direct transmission. Now direct transmission means uh, the transmission through kissing, touching, sexual intercourse, skin to skin contact, mucosa to skin contact contains direct transmission, directly transmitted from one to another. From indirect transmission, it contains first category, that is droplet infection. Droplet infection means that through sneezing or while we are coughing, our droplets are spreading in the environment. That droplet from that droplet, when the disease is transmitted, that is called droplet transmission. Next is contact with the soil. Contact with the soil is directly shown on your screen, like hookworm larvae, tetanus and mycosis. Okay, infected agent has been come to in contact with the soil, and by unknown agent or by deliberately we inhale that or we digest that particular thing or soil with the unhygienic food, that causes infection to an individual. Inoculation into skin or direct mucosa, like a needle is being injected into our skin, and that can cause inoculation or direct transmission. Next come transplacental. Transplacental means from mother to fetus. Next is vehicle borne. Vehicle borne contain further three categories: through water, through blood and organ transplantation. Through water causes several diseases like acute diarrhea, can cause typhoid fever, it can cause cholera, polio, hepatitis A, food poisoning and intestinal parasites. Through blood, it can cause hepatitis B, malaria, syphilis, brucellosis and many other. Next are organ transplantation. Organ transplantation contains the most important is cytomegalovirus, that is kidney transplant. Next contains epidemiological feature of vehicle borne. If a dose of contamination is heavy, outbreak may be explosive. So example of this is cholera and hepatitis A. And the distance traveled by the infectious agent may be great. It is not possible to isolate the infectious agent in the incremented vehicle. So that can be in the contaminated water. Common source of infection is often tuberculosis. And next is our vector-borne disease. Vector is the arthropod or any living carrier that transport a living agent to a susceptible individual. अब vector क्या है? Vector is any of living carrier that transport, जो कि transport करता है disease from an agent to susceptible individual. Okay, it may be mechanical or it may be biological, and that cycle goes and multiplication in the vectors. So classification is by vector and by transmission chain. By vector, it is invertebrate type. Invertebrate have its several category: invertebrate type and vertebrate type. Okay, invertebrate type में आएगा, you can see diphtheria, like flies and mosquitoes. The diseases or the transmission from the flies, mosquitoes, fleas, cockroaches, sucking fleas, bugs, ticks and mites and cyclops. और vertebrates से mice, rodents, bats etc. By transmission agent heterogeneous infection chain, three principal patterns आएंगे इसके अंदर. First one is a man arthropod that causes malaria, man snail man, man another vertebra host and non vertebra host. Okay, man and two intermediate host. Next come by method in which vector transmit agent, that is biting, regurgitation, scratching in an infected feces, contamination of host with the body fluid of the vectors. Next is method in which vectors are involved in the transmission and propagation of parasites, mechanical transmission and biological transmission. Next are the factors that influence the ability of vector to transmit the diseases. Like first one is host feeding preferences, infectivity, susceptibility, domesticity, and suitable environmental factors. So first, next comes our indirect transmission. Indirect transmission contain number one airborne. Airborne contain droplet nuclei, like evaporation of droplet coughed or sneezed into the air, like through droplet, like I have already discussed, like through sneezing the droplet are being spreaded in the environment that get evaporated. Next is generated purposely by a variety of autosomic devices. Particle size may be 1 to 10 microns range, that is very 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 small. Next come dust. Streptococcal and staphylococcus infection, pneumonia and TB. Hospital acquired infection can also take place. Next come formite borne. Formites are innate articles or substances other than water or food contaminated by infectious discharges from a patient and capable of harboring and transferring the infectious agent to a healthy person, like in inmate आर्टिकल्स और सब्सटेंस अदर देन वाटर. वाटर से अलग जितने भी सब्सटेंस होंगे और फूड जो कंटामिनेट हो रहा है इन्फेक्शियस डिस्चार्जेस पेशेंट से, ठीक है, वो क्या है किसी भी सोर्स से क्या है इन्फेक्शियस कॉज करके ट्रांसमिट हो रहा है टू अ हेल्दी पर्सन, दैट आर फॉर्माइट बॉर्न. Okay, next comes soiled clothes, towels, linens, cups, spoons, pencils, etc. So diseases are diphtheria, typhoid fever. These are the examples of diseases. Next is indirect transmission, unclean hand and fingers. Transmission is directly or indirectly. It can occur directly or it can occur indirectly. Next diseases are staphylococcus infection, typhoid fever, dysentery, hepatitis A, intestinal parasites, etc. So this is all about disease transmission. Thank you so much.